So is it a theme that's worth paying attention to? We have bounced once, twice, now a third time off the CME VWAP lower deviation. You might be able to see that. So I'll do the same exercise and see if we can build up our multiple points of evidence. So I got 3 points of evidence suggesting the short side. Got another one, trading below close of CME VWAP prior session close, which I'll mark in. So you can probably see a couple of failed attempts here to get above that, just in here. Okay, we're into our short inventory I was looking at. I'll bring it into view. Okay, see prices here. So if we get the other side of this, that big chunk's on side. That's our next point of evidence. We're up to 5, 65.15 on side. Sellers offering the market lower, 6. See that there? I've just joined that in. So here's some failures. There's sellers offering the market lower. There's your 6th piece of evidence. 7, skew on the 10 tick is down. 8, what do we got? I mentioned the bidding up at the second deviation below CME VWAP, which I've just marked in. I'll make it orange. Oh, we're below session VWAP. There's your 8th. Now we're below the anchor. I'll look to add. There's 9 points of evidence. Where should I be taking some money out? Front run this transition? What do you think? That would make sense given that's been anchoring to the upside and it's the pre-pro low. I'm going to risk giving back some because I've got so many points of evidence to the downside. I would be crazy to let 1 point of evidence take me totally out of the trade. Reaction expected at this area. Right, here we go. I took some. Next transition, try and take some here. Was I aggressive in this trade? You bet. Why? Because I had 9 points of evidence. It's all about the evidence. Stack them and you get conviction. Where's expansion? I need to think about that, don't I? Probably about expansion there. A little bit late on factoring in expansion. Luckily, the market is not spanking me for it. I'll see if I can get the hell out. And now I'll just leave a runner, but I'm predominantly flat. So that's expansion. That should make sense. And look at the reaction at expansion. So if you didn't take profits, clearly the market's showing you that right now expansion is leading to a reaction. And what do we often see at expansion? We often see a more brutal reversion than what we're seeing now. So can we test that? So am I seeing actual buyers coming in, like some sort of reversion model lifting the market? I can see the price on the chart, just move my points of evidence, but I'm not seeing that reflected here. It's a little bit, but there's no serious size there. So I'm not getting completely flat. In other words, I'm leaving my runner and I'll be looking for what? What's the next step? I want to see sellers offering the market lower below the transition before I then build on the current trade. All right, is this our sellers offering the market lower? Maybe. Let's see here if we get something to suggest sellers are offering the market lower. I haven't seen it yet. I've still got my runner. I haven't taken it off. At this point, I'm looking to see for offering down to be able to build back into the trade. And every moment that sits there and doesn't do anything, that's when I can quickly look at other stuff. Anything I'm missing? Is there anything at all? Have I missed something somewhere? So we're getting some failures around this area. You know where else we stopped? If you look at the inventory view, it's just there's a bunch of buyers, only a tiny group, but that's where we've run into. So therefore, if they move offside, so they're at 65.04, they move offside, there's potentially fuel for continued movement further down. So the longs are off, so it's looking at trying to enter into here. Right, so I've got my edge that I'm working. So ideally, I want to work an order near the edge. So those buyers can't go offside and this edge is given up. So there's no more short trading, got to get flat. So now wait to see for the market to develop something new. The important thing here about this level is that I know there's buyers there because I can see it in the inventory. Oh, aren't we at expansion? Don't we get this complex stuff at expansion? Yeah, we do. All right, so that's it for that first leg. So now it's just waiting to see, like I can treat it almost like a new trade, although it's really a continuation of the same thing. Just waiting to see whether or not we get another go at it and try and find the makings of the next trade and try and do exactly the same thing, just evidence that aligns with our playing fields. So we're still within one of the playing fields. So still opportunity to trade the short side within here, but we're clearly not at a point where we want to enter short right now.